put this in perspective. When Qantas Airlines wouldn't like refund us some money.
No, it's not
for something. All right, hold on. Let's just put it in perspective. Refund us some money for like a pretty trivial thing. She was tweeting at the CEO of Qantas nonstop
and called. I found the CEO of Qantas.
No, you were tweeting.
No,
you were tweeting. And
wait, what happened with Qantas Airlines?
No, I found the CEO's email and emailed him, and his assistant reached out to me personally.
What happened with Qantas Airlines? Because we could do an episode here for 5 minutes. What happened with Qantas Airlines?
Okay, so we're going to Australia for our honeymoon. Cool. All right, so we went to Melbourne and Sydney. So we went to Melbourne first, and then we flew to Sydney. And then we're like, oh shit, okay, it makes more sense to fly home directly from Sydney than to go back to Melbourne to fly home. So we're like, okay, because initially we booked the round trip from, San Francisco to Melbourne, Melbourne to San Francisco. And then it's like, oh, let's change it to Sydney to San Francisco. That makes more sense.
$1,000 to do something.
And they we're like, oh, you can't change it. I was like, okay, well, what if we just don't miss our connecting flight back to Melbourne and just stay in Sydney? They're like, well, if you miss that first flight, your whole ticket gets canceled. Some dumb shit like that. We're like, if you don't get on the first leg of your flight, your whole ticket's canceled, reservation gone. It's like, that's bullshit. So I did some digging. Hold on, I wonder if I still have the email. Let's see.
Most of my episodes with you, it's Elly versus, and then it's like insert Jersey Mike's. Why?
Oh, don't get me started on the onion sandwich. It might be gone. But anyways, it got to the point I may or may not have found the CEO's email and may or may not have emailed him and then heard back personally from his assistant. And all of a sudden, magically, our flight was not Sydney to Melbourne, Melbourne to San Francisco. It was Sydney to San Francisco.
Yeah, but John said it was trivial things. What? Well, the
fact that we had to fly back to Melbourne to get home. Because Sydney is closer than
we'd already booked something else, remember? Yeah, we had already booked Tiger Air to get to the other place.
To get to Sydney.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we don't want to fly back there then to fly back again. We're just not going to get on the flight.
Yeah, and they said if you miss that first leg of your trip,
then the whole trip back to the US was canceled. We're like,
wow.
Fucking dumb. That doesn't make any sense. I don't take this flight just to come right back here again in 5 days. Let me just fucking not do it. Cancel that portion or something.
And they said
and then they were like, to cancel that portion or reschedule it, it was like over $1,000.
Yeah, they wanted us to pay for essentially 2 more tickets. And I was like, I'm not doing that. It's actually insane. So
any other airline would be like, all right, $200 change fee. Even that, okay, fine. Fine.
So after, again, I may or may not have found Qantas's CEO. I may or may not have emailed them.
Tweeting.
I tweeted them too.
Showed me here, look, I tweeted it.
I tweeted them too, but I found the CEO. Regardless, I found the CEO, emailed the CEO, and was like, "Hey, this is I more eloquently and tactfully put, this is fucking bullshit, and this is wrong because it is wrong. That's extortion at that point." And the so-and-so emails me back. I'm so-and-so's assistant. Don't worry about it. Your flight is leaving directly from Sydney back to San Francisco. No cost, no nothing. You don't have to fly to Melbourne first. You're leaving directly from Sydney. No cost. We're sending you the new confirmation.
So would you ever fly with them again?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they appeased.
Because they were finally, if you could reach the right person, they were fucking reasonable. You just have to reach the right person.
But also, their seats are really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were in fucking economy, and you still had
economy is
like
basically
business
Comfort
class.
Plus on Delta.
Yeah, or like business class.
I could at 6 feet tall, I could stretch out my legs completely and not touch the front seat, touch the back of the other seat in economy.
Yeah,
I don't even think we have that on the East Coast.
You have Delta?
Yeah. Or Qantas. Qantas probably is in New York.
Qantas is international.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's like the main airline to out of Australia, but I'm sure they have it I'm sure you could get it at JFK or LaGuardia, or you'd pick it up in San Francisco or something. But
I think Delta is their partner airline.
Oh, really?
For the U.S., I'm pretty sure.
Well, you probably have to stop in California anyways and switch to a Qantas flight.
Yeah, because I think it's a 24-hour flight.
It's like a double-decker plane too, because they load that bitch up. If they're going to send, if you're flying you're flying 15 hours, no man left behind, load the bitch up.
Right. I think too, they Australia from us is like literally a day flight, which I
Oh
would.
yeah, that's a day.
I'm
Yeah,
not doing
that's
that.
gonna be a whole
I'm
day.
not doing that.
Yeah, we did it nonstop because a lot of people like stop somewhere.
Like in Hawaii or Guam.
Yeah, we did nonstop. It was like 16 hours from SFO to
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
And it was only 13 coming back from Sydney.
That's
No, it was over 13.
It was not over 13.
It was miserable.
It was
Yeah,
not
that's
that.
awful.
If you go at night, you go to sleep.
I had the worst jet lag, like humanly possible, dude. I was like weepy and crying for like 3 days.
Do you get cranky, John? Ellie, does he get cranky?
Oh, yeah, he does. That was in Spain, though.
I get mad. I get mad.
Yeah, and he's all weird and shit and annoying. And it's like, go away.
I get weird and like emotional.
Yeah, look, here I can show you. Sydney to SFO. Still have the boarding pass.
Wow. All right. That's the one you were gonna.
That was the leg where they were like, no, you have to fly back to Melbourne first. It's like, no, you're adding.
Yeah, no, I get cranky.
Because like, there's only so much you can do on a flight. Like, I can't sleep on it.
I thought the good idea was like, hey, 2 hours into this flight, I'm gonna pop 2 Benadryl and just knock out.
And it didn't work.
Little did I know that, like, okay, cool. 3 hours later, I was up.
Yeah.
All right, let's pop 2 more Benadryl, and then then I'm all drugged up on Benadryl, and we land at 8 a.m. there.
No, it was 11.
Huh?
It was 11.
No, it wasn't. It was in the morning.
Yeah, it was like 11 in the morning their time, which was
You're
7 in the morning
wrong.
the previous day for us, which it was fine. It was
No,
fine.
because we left at midnight. Remember, we left at night.
Like 8 o'clock.
We left at night, and we
Yeah,
showed up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what was bullshit? We didn't get a fucking stamp on our passports.
That's like something you would worry about, I feel.
Yes.
You're a person who's very, yeah. I feel like you wanna.
16 hours. I'm getting a fucking stamp.
They
Got stamps in Spain and France. What are you talking about? Hold, please. I'll show you. The 14th of December, 2018. Just got this stupid ass sticker.
Oh, that's gay.
Right? Is that not the lamest shit? But then let me find my current passport. Hold on.
What he probably
I need a shirt that says Elly versus everybody.
I'm the angry one in the relationship.
I know.
Yeah, but you're angry for things that matter. She's petty.
First of all, how fucking dare you? But yeah, see, they still do the stamps. Okay? See, that's bitch. That's France. That's Barcelona. But yeah, I wanted a stamp.
Well, you didn't get one. Tough.